This is a game about building snowmen. It's made by the same people who made Cosmic Express and, of course, the Monsters Expedition. However, this was made in 2015. The visuals aren't as nice, but the snowmen are just as cute and still huggable. The object of this game is to build snowman by combining a large ball, a medium ball, and a small ball. Lots of balls, basically. For example, here, we can construct a large ball, construct a medium ball, and then a small ball on top, creating Freya. In addition to that, what you can do is if you sit on the benches and then fall asleep, you go to Dreamland, where every single snowman now becomes a brand new ball that you can push around. And pushing the ball actually degrades the size of the snowman because it melts into the ground. And you must create meta snowmen. So we have a meta snowman over here. This is created from 3 of the balls. So you must position the snowmen in ways that will allow you to create more snowmen. So let's try to do that. Let's try to find 3 balls. So I figure these 2 balls are like in perfect spots. So I probably just need to get this ball to be, I don't know, somewhere over here, I guess. And then I could probably create another meta snowman. So let's try to do that. Resetting here. The snowmen look a bit funny. I mean, they're not state of the art, but they're still nice. Let's try to make this into a big ball and then push it into that corner that I was talking about, the top right corner of this level, and use that to hopefully set up another snowman. Is this harder than Baba? No, it's a chill short game. Like the early game of this was extremely easy, and the difficult part is actually the end game portion, at least I imagine, because setting up meta puzzles like this, I mean, it's not easy. But here's what I think needs to happen. A snowball that goes onto here, and then if I push this twice to the right, this shouldn't melt into oblivion. It should in fact make yet another meta snowman. So there we go. So what I was thinking was these 2 balls are totally fine, and then this third snowman just probably should be created here. Honestly, yeah, I could see a way to do this. So the nice thing about the big balls is that after you roll them in snow twice, they don't get any bigger. So you can just roll this indefinitely if you want. And that is exactly what I will do. I'll roll it indefinitely to here so that I can just have a double ball or a medium ball, make it over there, and then a small ball, make it on top. So it's not exactly where I said it should go, but it's basically functions the same idea. So we're going to take this, push this up, and then push this on dry land twice, creating the meta snowman. So we're knocking these out of the park. So now up here, there's 3 lands here, and I'm confident we're going to need to make 2 meta snowman out of these lands. I'm thinking that the snowman in this land will need to be like more in this area. Just having this snowball not be in the bottom right corner would be awesome. And then up here, these 2 snowballs are fantastic. Nothing to complain about. It's just this snowball needs to kind of come down, maybe be positioned here. So let's do the top ones first. Unfortunately, if I redo one, I have to redo both, but that shouldn't be too bad, at least I hope. All that matters is that one of these snowmen is like kind of in this area and another one is in the bottom left corner. So here's something I can do. I can take the medium ball and push it like so. Here's something I'm kind of curious about. I've never tried this before, but hypothetically, could I push a medium ball onto a big ball, then onto another big ball? No, I was just curious. If I mean, I have to be able to push this down. That makes so much sense to be able to create the snowman down here. Could I maybe push this up and then out of the way? Could I like take the long path like that? And the reason why I want to do that is so that I can push this out, clearing up all these snow pieces now. Honestly, that seems like a win. So I think that is more than enough for solving the puzzle. Because now I can just get this down here like so, and then get on the small ball, and then do the same with the medium and small for the other snowman. So yeah, I guess we had to free the ball out of there. Very tricky, very neat. But yeah, it's all about puzzle solving. I think they're pretty clever puzzles. I think this is something I haven't done before in that game. So let's make one of the meta snowman. Yeah, so it seems like a whole lot needs to change. So I would want to have, honestly, 1 snowman here and then 2 in the top area like before. So there's 9 pieces of snow and 3 snowmen that need to be made, which means I cannot waste a single piece of snow. Let's try pushing this here and just kind of getting some of this stuff out of the way right now, just so to make this room more easily maneuverable. And I think this ball will go out here. Let's do the big balls next. So let's do this one as a big ball. I have to be careful because the middle back piece of snow is kind of important. Because if I just have the big balls be there, then I won't be able to access this and set it up. But now I can set it up quite easily, actually. So there we go. Big, and then medium. And then we just set everything up, and we've got all the space for it. This looks like the hardest one, but it's actually pretty easy. It was definitely tricky the first time I saw it. But now that I have more of a clear head and a knack for rolling snow, I feel better about it. And also, I want to do this level before going into the dream world. I would like Big Snowman to be here about. I would be able to solve this if I undid a bunch of progress. Like if I was able to walk through this area, but I can't. Because what I could do is I could push down the big ball, and then I could push it over here. What I first need to do is reset here. That's very important. And then what I would like to do is push this over here and then set this up here just out of the way. I just need to reset the other areas. That's fine though. The other areas are easy. Like we've done both of them. I need to even I need to reset this area so I can go into the other area to reset it. Why do you torture me so? So push that there, push this here, and then walk around to here. And then what I would like to do in this area is set up actually clear out all of these snow pieces. So I actually am able to move these other snow pieces about without ruining anything. And then what I would actually like to do is leave this ball here, not solving this, because I actually would like access to, you know, these pathways so I can solve the other puzzles first. So let's go back to this. Now I need to resolve this puzzle in the way that I solved it before. So then I got to set this up here. I think that for the most part, like after this game, I'm going to be doing mostly newer puzzle games. Like this is 2015. You wouldn't think of 2015 as being that different from 2020 as far as puzzle game technology has gone, but it really seems like just modern puzzle games are outdoing the quote-unquote classic puzzle games in pretty much every way. Graphics, feel, actual puzzle design, everything is just better, at least in my opinion. All right, so now that I finally set those up, hopefully I didn't totally blank on something, but the reason why I wanted to clear up all this area was so I could push around all these snowballs like this, and then be able to get the medium one back here, and then small one back over, and all this stuff. Even stuff like the Witness. Well, the Witness isn't that old. The Witness isn't 2015 old. Isn't that 2017? All right, fine. Maybe 2015 isn't the best comparison point. Like, comparison, I think, would be to, like, early 2000s games, though. All right, so now we have assembled all the snowballs in this tight area, and honestly, this should be more than enough to create Meta Snowman. Do it my own way. Whatever works, works. We built the snowman. Yeah, so we're doing pretty good now. And if you're wondering what our total progress is, can I check it here? 55%. 6 out of 11 of the Meta Snowmen, so we only have 5 to go. Next up, I guess we could go down to this area. I guess both of the snowmen in this area are going to have to be built over to the left. Hopefully it's possible to have both of these be on the left side. I mean, it should be. There's no way it isn't. What I would want to do is get this out of the way to like here or so. And then push this over here so that this can be set up way down here. So why am I doing all this? So I can maneuver like this and access the snowballs here. Yes, no, this is exactly what I'm looking for. I think I'll just set it up here. This shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Hopefully I'm not screwing myself, but I see how I'd want to deal with this area. So I'd want to get this out of the way to about, I mean, here should be fine. Because all I want to do now is push this over 1 and then get this out of the way further and then push this over 2. Yeah, no, this should be really good, I think. And I'll just set it up here just in case. But yeah, we have all the balls and it looks like it should not be too tricky to set up the snowman there. But if after completing this next layer, you go deeper and deeper, you make meta snowman. Did I actually wish, but I really doubt it. So this, we just need to have both snowmen near the bottom. This one could be as far right as possible. This one is far left, but both at the bottom. I'm just doing some really strange maneuverability stuff. This is totally normal. I want to set this up here. Oh, and then get it out of the way. That's why I pushed it there. I wanted to clear up the snow specifically. So the reason why I wanted to clear up that snow was so I could begin the long process of pushing this snowball over so I could get it down and out of the way. Because it's such an awkward spot, I need to remove it from the top. So now we freed it up. This is actually, yeah, this is totally fine if I have the big snowball be here. I think I see a way to do the meta puzzle way over there. But first, let's set this up. And then I've set this up here. So here's what I'm thinking for the rightmost meta snowman. It shouldn't be too bad. This is a gap of 3, which is enough to disintegrate the leftmost snowball. But what I can do is actually roll this over here, creating a snow patch, which should allow me to roll the snowball over it without melting it. So there we go, creating a meta snowman like such. And then we just need to do the room to the left of us, and we should be able to set up yet another snowman. So honestly, just in this bottom corner, I think should be good. Although that does block some of the maneuverability. Could I have it be one up and still have it work? Yes, I can. I can have it be right here. I'll have it be here just for maneuverability's sake. So this is, I mean, there's 1,000,001 ways to do this level. It should not be challenging, I think, at all. This was like an early game level. Am I ever going to play more oil game? There needs to be some content update that comes out for oil game. They haven't made an actual content update in friggin' years. Like, I have no idea what that company is actually doing. Are they even a company anymore? It's a fun game, but I mean, you know, it's a short one. All right, so another meta snowman, where he should be at 77%, 73%. I can't do math, but good thing is the game can do it for me. All right, so we got Rebecca here. Rebecca's gonna have to be in the top area, and then maybe we'll combine her with Julian and Kate. So I'll start with Rebecca. This one's actually pretty tricky, I think, because I mean the whole thing is that, well, as far as I can tell at least, the big ball needs to go up to his top rope. What if I just set this up over here? Honestly, this could be here. I feel like the third snowman could be here. So let me set this up here and then get this out of the way like so. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. So then let me set the medium up on the big. Actually, if I wanted to, and I think I do want to, I could even get the big one down into the corner. So, I mean, that's even better. Oh, boy. Yeah, the puzzles in this are quite nice. So then Kate's got to come down also to this corner. I should be careful about ordering. Let's maybe do Julian first. Just Julian to the bottom right, I think, is the move. So which of these is going to be the big ball? So I'm almost wondering if it has to be the top one for reasons. And the reasons of that are, if we want to unstuck it, we got to be able to push it down. And this will be the medium-sized one. And honestly, that might not be too bad, just some looping around here. There's probably a billion ways to do it, but this is going to be my way to do it. So I can get the medium ball out of the way like this, which is nice, so now I can clear the path for the tiny ball. But before I do that, let's just hit this piece of snow real quick, because I would like to actually have a place to push off the tiny ball while freeing it from here. And honestly, it should be automatic from here. Did I meet a Tyler yet? No, unfortunately, there was no Tyler in this game. A shame! I would have quite liked it, but alas. Gotta say I agree, Iron Axe. Not in the way that I'm like sucking my own dick, but I like it when chat is this speed, you know? People are just chilling, but still participating, asking questions, contributing. Comfy, yeah, exactly. Yeah, so this one shouldn't be too bad. This will be my big ball, and that's just gonna come down, and then the medium one should be simple, and then the small one will follow. What are the meta puzzles? Combining 3 snowmen together into creating a meta snowman. That's what the meta puzzles are. And we've got it set up. Another one coming down. What's my favorite movie? It's got to be Airplane. Funniest movie of all time. And just forever, I think, my favorite. I feel like I generally enjoy comedy movies more than dramas. But there we go. Another meta snowman down. We're looking at 82%. 2 more meta snowman until I completely beat this game, as far as I know. So I see 5 of the balls here. Oh, wait, maybe in this level. Maybe it's in this level. I have an incomplete one. Yeah, no, we're good. We're good. The 6th one's here. We're good. All right, that's funny. So it's already deconstructed, so I can set it up. So it looks like these bottom 3 and then the top 3 go together. That shouldn't be too bad. So I like the positioning of this. I don't know if I like it enough though. Like, I think this would be better if it was one more to the left, and this was one more, you know, all the way down here, and then this one would be positioned right here. Yeah, that would be ideal. And it looks like the only way to do it. So all three of these need to be moved. Getting it into this corner might not be too bad. So here's what I'm thinking. I want this to be the big ball, because what I can just do with this over here is simply get the small ball out of the way, and then this can just very easily become the big ball that gets pushed up then over. That's an easy one. Hopefully the other two are just as easy. All right, Luis. I think we'll do... yeah, Alex is the next one. Well, there's only one small ball, so it must remain small at all times. I need to be able to clear up specifically these two patches of snow. Here's what I'm thinking, actually. Let me just set this up here, then come around and push it. Yeah, this isn't that bad. But we're not done yet. That's only the first cycle of looping we're going to have to make. Because now, with the big ball here, what we now must do is push this out of the way like so. And actually just do one more cycle. Just push the small ball up. And we've got everything in its right place now. There we go. Alex. And now Alice must be positioned exactly right here. Let's get her set up. This one probably is also not very tricky. I'm almost thinking that I would like this to be the medium ball. And let me just take a trip around the garden to see where I end up. Because I see an easy way to do it, yeah, with looping like this. Yeah, I have plenty of space to loop. All I want to do is just kind of clear this up, and that should be more than enough of a clearing. All right, so once we get this done, we will only have one meta snowman to go. Hot diggity dog. Oh, this is going to be tedious. Wait, no, I can do this in a non-tedious way, I think. Okay, no, I can do this in a non-tedious way. Never mind. Listen, my heart was in the right place. I just didn't see that I could push it out of the way there. I was thinking I would have to loop around for every single extra snowball. And I was not looking forward to more looping around, but this is very cool. So this is going to be the small ball, or it could be the medium ball. I should be careful. So that's the small ball. This is the medium ball. I'll have to do a little bit of extra maneuvering, but it should not at all be bad. Right? Yeah, it should be fine. We can push this down out of the way here, get this out of the way here, doing like casually 20 extra steps, but that's the Aliensrock way. Setting everything up to create the meta snowman, I guess. Whoa, down there. And chat, tell me, would you have it any other way? I personally wouldn't. One meta snowman to go. This area, and of course the two areas below. So let's do some planning. Snowball here, and snowball here, and then a snowball anywhere down here. Here is also good, just in any of these three, and then just both of these corners. So let's start with this area. So the tricky part is actually going to be getting the medium-sized ball to make it all the way down and over here, or sorry, up and over here. The medium ball has to be pushed down without there being snow there. Maybe that's fine. Wait, no, that's totally fine. I don't know what I was thinking. What I can just do is just push this on and then push it over, because that's grass. So now we can push this out of the way here. I can now push this down. I would very much like to push this over. How am I going to get the small snowball? Well, it lines up pretty well, don't you think? I clear the snow, and I can just push it up then over. All right, one down, two to go. Let's do... I think I want to do this one next. All right, so there's 3 pieces of snow, which is... it means no snowball can hog. The one that goes in the middle is going to be the big one. So what I would like to do is this, and then... I think it's stuck up there. Let me reset. Oh, well, okay, the small one then is fine. I can just get this out of the way like so. I don't need to do anything fancy. I can just get that out of the way, and that's really not terrible at all. So I could set this up. I mean, here's good. Here's what I would like to do for this snowball. I would like to push it up and then over, and then this one can just become the medium ball. And I think there's a fine spot. I said it is legitimate, so it should be okay. And I'm hoping that I didn't miss it, but it looks good. As long as this is in the top right corner, and then we can sit on the bench and call it. So let's do that. I guess I could push this over here technically. That is perfectly legal. So what I would like to do is push this all the way here. Oh, I needed to push the frickin'... oh, I need to push this ball up, not down. It had to go up. So the reason why I had to go up was so I could actually be able to push this over and then back. And now we should have a clear path to set everything up. Ladies and gentlemen, our final snowman before the final meta snowman of a good snowman is hard to build, making these snowmen seem actually pretty easy to build. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's not mess this up. This shouldn't be too bad. Let's have this one be the medium ball. Sorry, this one be the small ball. This one be the medium ball. Setting that up here, allowing us to push this onto the medium ball, get it out of the way, and giving us a clear shot to setting up a meta snowman in the bottom right corner of it all. Ladies and gentlemen, a good snowman is hard to build. I think. As far as I know, anyways. I got an achievement. Something about a dream. There's a freaking doorway that's opened in the middle of all this. Standing in front of it. Let's see what's beyond. Thanks for your help. Yeah, no problem. I was happy to build those snowmen. Really, it's my pleasure. Not much of an ending, but I believe that is the end of the game. I guess they didn't have endings in 2015. But hey, we've constructed meta snowman. We have an arch here that I guess we could just walk through. And we've completed our garden. Honestly, the puzzles were nice in this. Nothing too tricky. I felt like I breezed through these pretty quickly. Hope you guys enjoyed the puzzles of this. As far as puzzle games go, at least raw puzzle games, I think in the future, the next thing I want to do is replay Baba Is You. And then after that, I guess Steven's Sausage Roll. But those two are the next things in that order of what I want to do.